Well, I think I'm live. I think. I don't really have a clue, in all honesty. I'm just going to keep refreshing. Pretty sure I'm live. Pretty sure we are currently booming. Let me get up a chat so I can interact with some people. Some peoples that hopefully join. Bosh. Le bosh. Okay, let's start a game. Let me remove that. Okay, swipe that off the screen. Why not? Keep right clicking by accident. There we go. Boom. We's live. Let us play. Let us play some chess. Okay, white pieces. Let's go with e4. Let's go with e4. Got a cut of tea with me. Knight f3. Okay, do we go for our Covenant Roy Lopez? Or a Scotch? I haven't played a Scotch in a very long time. We'll start with a Roy Lopez today. I mean, hopefully we'll get quite a few games with the white pieces, so we can kind of do our thing. A Danish Gambit. Potentially just develop the other knight. If I take, they push, and it's really annoying. I don't like playing against that. So I think just develop my other knight, just so I can recapture if they take with the f-pawn. Light squares around the king if they short castle. Pretty weak, I gotta say. Pretty darn weak. Feels like a bit of a no-brainer, sort of take. But then there is a lot of pressure here. So maybe like d3 first. I don't hate d3. We'll go for some d3. We'll play a bit of d3, reinforce the e4 pawn a little bit further. This knight being attacked is a little frustrating. But just bishop d2, right? And I think we're in pretty safe hands after bishop d2. I think we're being about as solid as could humanly possibly be. Which does fill me with reassurance. Okay, they finally take. Do I now take? How do I recapture? I'm thinking with the knight. Let's recapture with the knight. If you take, I take. If you take, I take. And it feels like I'm getting my queen off the back rank. Which can surely only be a good thing. Takes. This is not filling me with joy. This knight is not filling me with joy. It's too powerful. I could kick it, but then you take. So I think I'm actually going to have to take. Then when you recapture... What's the play here, people? What is the play? Maybe like a queen g5. Put some pressure. I guess I could also just castle. I could just take, and then you take. I mean, our bishop's doing a wonderful job at pinning this d7 pawn. Which I can have no complaints about. Queen over here looks good. But then again, you just take, and it's really winding me up. Like short castles. And then if you take, bring my rook over. That looks quite fun. Short castling looks pretty fun. Let's get the king to safety, shall we? Let's just get the king to safety. They didn't take again. Well, I have this check, which does look very natural. So we'll deliver the check, okay? And then, oh, that was so dumb. Okay, let's take this knight and then back away immediately. Luckily, we had that little intermezzo check type thing. Now I can back up. They've got double stacked pawns, which look really quite awful. So that I am very pleased about, I think. I think I'm very pleased about that. Let's actually just lower this a little bit. Okay, c3? Or let's just bring a rook over for now. Let's just bring a rook over for now. It feels like our bishop is in absolute hell. Luckily, we potentially have some pawn breaks, like, I don't know, c4, en passant, takes. I think we're good. I do think we're good, but I would like to put another rook in the centre first, just in preparation for this middle to just absolutely get ripped open, which does feel like really quite inevitable. I think their plan is to go over here. But for now, I'm going to ignore that because I always have this. Okay, they do take. Now I take, and yeah, we're going to be able to get our bishop out. We should be able to. Lift this rook to defend here. There's a lot of pressure everywhere, but just g3. Light square bishop will probably come in here. Or I guess you have this. Do I have this? Takes. Nope. Oh dear. We don't even have any danger levels. We don't even have any danger levels, people. Huh. That's so annoying. We completely blundered. We've completely blundered. And f3 doesn't work. Which is quite diabolical. Oh, completely messed up here. We might have to just go down and exchange. There's no checks. No danger levels. Unless I'm just missing something. Oh, that's quite annoying. I think we're just going to have to play rook e1, rook e2. Yeah. That looks to be the play. That is really quite frustrating, actually. Is c4 maybe a move? I think it probably is, right? I'm thinking c4 is probably a move. We'll just pre-move recapturing. But I can't imagine that they're going to want to be taking that. I can't imagine. But we completely blundered an exchange, which is really awful. Okay, they do take. If they take on c4 again, we take with check. Okay, they don't. Interesting. Will be good to take, and then take, right? How do we want to take, though? Maybe like this? Just not sure. I'm just not sure, guys. I think this is probably the best way to recapture this pawn. I think. Like a queen in the middle of the board can't be a bad thing, right? We are still down a bit of material, but I don't know. Maybe there's something in this still. Maybe. Let me give a check. I just go to g2. King g2. It just doesn't look very nice, does it? This is not a friendly position. This isn't happy. This is not happy. What have they got here? I mean, I'm just hoping that they just remove the rook from f8. Like, eventually just go away. Oh, this is frustrating. See, I might have some tactics whereby, like, I don't know. I don't think I do have any tactics. Like queen here, like takes, and if you were to take with a rook, it would be back rank mate, but you can always just take with the pawn, which is so annoying. Could back up here, maybe hit this. Like, I can't ever bring my rook over here now, which is just so frustrating. I actually don't have a clue what to do. Queen d4, you just push this pawn to a6. I literally have nothing. But then I guess at least the queen defends f2, so I could maybe get my rook up. Try and get it involved somehow. But it doesn't look promising. Okay, yeah, the queen just backs up. About rook c2. Rook c2, you just play queen f5. But I don't mind rook c2 actually. Queen f5. And then I just go cry somewhere. This is not a nice position. This is what happens when you play like an absolute moron. Okay, give a check. If I go here, that's just awful. Guess I could block with my bishop. Yeah, I think we'll block with the bishop. Block the check with the bishop. Like, we are clinging on for dear life for some reason. It's pointless, but oh, you're so lucky there's no discovered checks. I would eat you alive. I would eat you alive if there was a discovered check right now. Queen c5. You just play here. That'd be heartbreaking. But I guess if you ever take, I just take and it's back rank mate. Don't know why my arrows aren't drawing, but that would be just fine. That would be fine. Okay, yeah, they do not want to get back rank mated. I can understand why. I get it. So annoying though. This is just so frustrating. Can I now push, or is that just throwing the game away completely. More than I already am. Here, you take... I would love to take that. I think I'm going to play here. What do I do if queen takes? Can I then just take, you take, and then I take? I mean, if you take this bishop, you're just losing, right? Like, you cannot take on c6. Even if you take with the queen, I just sack my queen, and then we win it. I re-win the queen, and then I'm just up 2 pawns. But I think my opponent will probably suss that out. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so annoying. Can't even go. I got nothing. I got nothing. This is like resigned territory, isn't it? This is absolutely resigned territory. I'm going to take. If you take... I mean, you would be kind of insane to do that. I guess takes... Could you even... I mean, you surely can sack a rook here, right? Surely there's some line where, like... then king would take... Yeah, and then you'd have, like, this check. Oh, no, you wouldn't, because my queen... Oh, my God, okay. This game is not over. Despite it feeling increasingly over. I'm going to start pushing a pawn. I'm going to start pushing a pawn, in all honesty. If you take that, I don't think I have an issue. I'm going to keep pushing. I mean, I don't know how this is still going on. I don't know how we're still even, like, alive here. But, like, material is completely equal, technically. But obviously it feels like I'm getting absolutely, like, destroyed. Do I just keep pushing? Like, we defend here. They give a check, fine. Can I not just... Oh, I'm losing my rook. I shouldn't have allowed that. I shouldn't have allowed that. Oh, it's just mate, isn't it? Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. These things happen. Let's go ahead and play a Caro-Kann. Let's play a Caro-Kann against Black Paladin 12. Paladin was a sniper on Black Ops 4. That was my absolute... Oh my God, I'd do some dangerous things. Take me back to those times. Much simpler times. We're playing a hillbilly. Hillbilly attack. Just get both our knights out. Get the bishop out. Bob's your uncle. Okay, they play c3. Bishop f5 looks good. Bishop f5 before we play e6, because we don't really want to be blocking anything in. And then e6, right? I don't see an issue with e6. Just keeps everything solid. Like, I feel like we're living the dream right now. See, I could just play bishop e7 and sort of ask my opponent, right, now why is your bishop there, because you're not pinning me. It also prepares short castling, so I'm sure it's fine. Ask a question of the bishop if you back up. Maybe I just jump into the centre immediately anyway. Because, like, it's very difficult to attack me here. I'd also quite like to play a6 though. a6 feels like a necessary evil just to prevent the knight from making progress over this way. Like, it's a very annoying move, I feel like, a6. Unless my opponent is looking to reroute the knight to c2 anyway. But yeah, now I'm going to jump my knight in and potentially just play like this. I mean, you kind of have to take my bishop. I guess you don't have to, but now I just want to get in there like swimwear, right? I just want to go like all-out attack with like bishop g5. Bishop g5, you take, I take, you take, my queen takes. But it feels very unnecessary. Like, this is really frustrating though. It's a shame we don't have this. It's a real shame. I think I'm just going to get castled or play b5. I don't want to rush into anything though, because that seems to be my downfall recently. Just rushing everything. b5, bishop goes back to c2. And then, I don't even think I want the bishop back there though. I think I just want to get short castle. Let's break the pin on this knight. If you choose to take it now, be my guest, sir. Be my guest. Okay. Okie dokie. This is a weird position. I don't know what's going on. Maybe like rook c8 looks good, right? It's a semi-open file. Get the rook on the semi-open file. It can't be bad. Let's get the rook over. Get it over there. If you take... Okay, well now I can take. And how would you recapture? I don't know, but I feel like a knight on e5 is a bit too dangerous to be kept alive. You know, like, I feel like I'm Palpatine talking to Anakin here, like, too dangerous to be kept alive, but it's just how I'm feeling here. Okay, take the knight, you recapture. Queen a5 hits the bishop and this undefended pawn. So that is surely good, right? I'm taking this for sure. I don't even have to play queen a5. I could literally just take with the rook. But, like, do I want to play queen a5 first? Like, it doesn't even hit the bishop, so it's such a pointless move. I guess I could play here. Knight takes on c3. Then I hit the queen and this bishop. And we should be up a pawn, right? Should be up a pawn. But I don't know if it's any good. Queen a5 feels like it just adds a bit more pressure to the game, you know? But then what if you just play c4? I guess then I'd take with a rook, wouldn't I? I don't know why I'm so dead set on queen a5. It doesn't look like it makes any sense. Maybe I should just take. Like, why am I not... But I just want to play queen a5. I don't know why. But I'm just going to take. I'm just going to take. And let's say you go like knight, queen here, sorry. Then I just pick up the bishop. So you kind of need to stay on this diagonal. Exactly right. Yes. How can I make your life uncomfortable here? Does that make your life uncomfortable? I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know. Whoa, I've almost moved my queen. Trying to draw some arrows. Here. Then what would you play? You may take, but then I give this check. You go over. Yeah, no, there's nothing in that. There's literally nothing in that. What do I tell her? Oh, I just want to take. I just want to take, but I also want to bring my rook. I also want to play queen a5. Queen a5 looks really good. Because, like, where is your bishop going now? Like, I don't know. I think queen a5 is the move. It looks so strange, but I think queen a5 is the move. Take my knight. I take back with the rook. Or queen, I don't really think it matters, but if I take back... I mean, you can't take that. And now this is, like, flooded with pressure. Now I just go here. No, because the... Oh, okay, interesting. Rook d8. This is all blocked. Yeah, rook d8 wins on the spot, no? Ah, rook d8. You take here, though. So maybe rook b8. Oh, no, because then you take. Oh, this isn't ideal. This is not ideal. Here, queen takes. Yeah, see, I'd missed that completely. Oh, well, we're going to have to play rook d8 anyway, really, aren't we? We can't defend this pawn. Obviously, I could push, but then you just take my rook. So, rook d8. Now this bishop is an absolute god. Completely missed that. I don't know why this check is calling out to me, because I don't have enough pressure on this pawn. I could just take here. Don't see an issue with that. Just take the free pawn, right? Take the free pawn, surely. We'll take the pawn. We're going to take the pawn. And if I somehow lose the game here, I'll scream. I'll scream at the top of my lungs. Okay, queen just steps back, hits my knight. That's fine, right? Do I need to be scared of this? Give a check. You go over. And then move my queen to attack this pawn, potentially. I think we give the check. Give the check. Don't overthink it, Max. And then move my queen, right? Could offer a queen trade, because I am up a pawn. So that sounds pretty good. And if you decline my queen trade by taking my pawn, I then take. Right? There can't be anything wrong with that, right? Or maybe I just played queen d3. I'm looking at some lines whereby like I end up giving a check. This goes here. I take this with check. You go over. Then I play here, and it's like forced mate. But I don't know. That's like best case scenario. I feel like a much more likely scenario is I just end up completely losing the game here. Let's drop back to e4. I'm terrified currently. Like, I know our position is solid. Like, it's completely... but what about this? What about this? Then I guess I go here. And then if you go here... Oh, I got no idea. There's got to be something naughty here, though, hasn't there? There's got to be something naughty here. I think I'm losing completely. I think I'm losing completely. Oh, okay. What did they take? Interesting. They pick up the pawn, which means this bishop is completely undefended. So I just take this bishop now, right? I'm not seeing how this could be bad, other than maybe this. I'm just going to take the bishop. I'm going to take the bishop. You can't take right away because I take, but you can go rook here. Do I have this? No. No, I do not. Do I have this, though? See, this looks pretty naughty. Bishop h3 looks pretty naughty. Because you can't take because of this pin. So bishop h3, you'd have to go like here. But then I go here, you take. Oh, it's not that nice, is it? Here, 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 here. Check. We're going to go for it. We're gonna try all bishop h3 and see what happens. We're going to try it. I think they just play f3. But then can I take on g2? Keep the knight alive? Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe this is an idea. Maybe. I think unlikely, but it might be an idea. You take, I take. Rook endgame. Right? If I go here. Yeah, we just got to give this check with the knight and then recapture. I'm assuming they'd just take it, right? You've got to think they'd just take it. I mean, if you went back to g1, then I'd have forced mate, but I think... Whoa, what? Why would you do that? Surely that's completely losing, right? Here? Oh no, because you just take... What about knight h5? All this is cut off, this is cut off. I think knight h5. So we're still up a pawn, but we just need to be very careful about our time control now. If you go here, I have another check. I guess you can block, but then I would take, give another check. What? I have this check, but maybe I could kick this bishop away. If I go here, you definitely go here. Like, almost definitely. If I could play here, though, that would be very nice. So I think I'm going to go for f5. Oh, but am I just completely giving them a god bishop? I think I am, but if you allow me to play f4, I feel like things get scary now. Or maybe here? g5 looks insane. Opening up my g file at some stage for this rook looks insane. But f5 allows this to come over at some stage. I don't know if I go here. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. Maybe I just start to bring my other rook. Oh, I can't though. I can't bring my other rook, which is really annoying. I'm gonna hit this bishop. I'm gonna hit this bishop. Oh, block with the rook. Oh, we got a block like this though. Actually, I almost blocked like this and hung this check. Then I'd have had to have lost a rook. Jesus, this is intense stuff. This is like real intense stuff. This check takes. Man, what is happening? We've got to go check. You're going to take with the bishop, which is cool. Now I take. We're no longer up a pawn, though. Our king's a lot safer, though, but we're so low on time. We've got a minute on the clock, which means I'm going to have to lock in. Otherwise, I'm pretty screwed. Oh, I don't want back-to-back losses. That kind of ruin the day, I'm not going to lie. Okay, they pick up a pawn. Oh, do I queen trade? I'm going to queen trade, because I then have an open f-file and it looks quite nice. I'm going to queen trade. What? What? They hung their queen! That's nice. That feels pretty good. Beautiful. All hail, Max. Don't actually, but that was a pretty clean win. We had a brilliant move in there at some stage. Let's actually jump in and look at this brilliant move then, because you guys know how I feel about a brilliant move. That makes me quite happy. Okay, loading, 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 loading. Okay, maybe we didn't have a brilliant move. Maybe it lied to me. When we played f6, apparently that was a blunder. Apparently f6 was a blunder. Hang on. f6 hitting the bishop was a blunder. Because they have queen e6 check, which they played. But then I just block with my d-rook. I guess it's just complete. I was winning and then it was a draw. Okay, whatever. We're going to play another game. Whatever. Play someone from Finland. Hello! This ought to be interesting. d4, d5. d4, d5. Oh, Queen's Gambit. Okay, let's play a Slav. Let's play a Slav. I'm pretty comfortable in the Slav. Kind of know what I'm doing because like it's the same every single game. Get this bishop out. If they play bishop here, I just back up. And if they open up my h-file, I'd be a very happy man. Okay, here comes the knight. e6 looks very normal. I'm just waiting for this light square bishop to come out. And then for them to play like this. And now I expect knight h4. Okay, they just take instantly. Wow. If you ever short castle, you are a psychopath. If this, then just bishop c7. Like, I really like the Slav. The Slav was like one of the first openings I ever learnt. Just bishop c7. And yeah, we can threaten like b6 at some point. Like, it's not an issue. Queen e7. Just to sort of get some pieces active and prepare long castling, potentially. Also, kind of like the idea of e5 at some point. Not opposed to that at all. Not opposed to that at all. A little bit of b6, potentially. Oof. Oof, it's calling my name. But knight here first, just to further reinforce b6. Like, I couldn't make it any more clear to my opponent that I'm preparing b6. Because like they are preparing a pawn storm down this side. This is quite scary. Let's go with b6. b6 looks fine. I may have to short castle as well. Which looks weird because I have this open h-file. But okay, well now, how on earth can I short castle in good faith? You know? Like, how could I do that in good faith? I don't think I could. Here, here, here. This knight then has to move. Which looks a bit annoying. Takes, takes. Where does this knight go? You'd have to go back somewhere. Which sounds pretty good, because like we've got a lot of pieces just ready to flood this attack. So this doesn't look too bad at all. In fact, it's kind of calling my name a little bit. Okay, they just push. Interesting. So c6 is so weak. It's so weak. Like, there's literally nothing defending c6, so I'm going to take. If they open up their rook, I'm not scared. If they take with a knight, then I'm a bit scared. I'd have to move my knight, right? Okay, yeah, we've got to move our knight so we can defend our bishop. But like the knights are linking up beautifully here on f6 and e4. Okay, they take with check. Queen, of course, has to swing on over. If takes, then do I take with the b-pawn? I don't know. This is weird. This is a weird game of chess, guys. This is a weird game. I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to take with the queen, I think, just so then I'm sort of hitting something. Oh, but I don't really want to, because then, like, here, rook comes over, and then you got these weird discovered attacks. I'm not a fan. Just not a fan. If I take with a pawn, I feel a bit safer. Don't ask why that makes me feel safer, because I literally have no idea. I have no idea how that would even make sense, but for some reason, I just feel safer. Yep, hello, rook. Oh, I hate rooks. Where's the queen want to be? Queen probably wants to be over here. And then, like, do some weird stuff like this. It doesn't work because of this knight, though, but... Like, at some stage, that's probably the plan. We might have to keep our king in the middle of the board, in all honesty, guys. We might have to keep the king in the middle of the board. Also, if you are currently watching and you haven't already, please like the stream. That would sort me out nicely. What would I play if they play bishop a3? Bishop a3 looks really scary. Okay, the rook is infiltrating. Do I just start pushing this pawn? Allow you to take because I'm a gangster. Just don't actually care. Do I take here? And then if you take here? Infiltrating? No, that doesn't really look that good. I'm going to take the pawn. No, I'm not. There's a queen defending it. There's a queen defending it. Jesus Christ, that was tunnel vision. I'm going to play g5. I'm going to let them do whatever they want, basically. I'm going to let them do what they want. Okay, and I'm going to launch an attack of my own. Like, I just want you to sort of open this... why aren't my arrows drawing here and here? That's kind of what I want. Okay, so things get a bit scary here. So maybe I play queen b7. Queen b7 looks fine. But then if you get triple stacked, I'm just going to castle because I'm scared. Then if you take, I would of course take... This g5 pawn is defended. We're good. We're good. Drinking like an ice cold tea. It's absolutely diabolical. Yeah, queen a6. I'm not scared at all. I'm not scared at all. I just think at some point they're going to take this and just be like, what the hell was I doing? What was I doing? Huh? Okay. The knight jumps in. So f7's very weak, so I might have to castle. In all honesty. I think I'm going to have to castle. Because f7 is so weak. Like, even now it's weak, but like it's defended enough. It's defended enough, okay? For now, we're good. We're good. This doesn't scare me because my knight defends. This would be annoying again because I worked so hard to... No. Okay, I thought we were trapped, but we have here, right? Oh, but then you do some weird voodoo stuff and it gets really uncomfortable. And then I move. Okay, we're fine. Knight d6. If bishop a3, then rook d8. We're good. Hello, sir. Hello, sir, or mom. Who knows? Sir or ma'am. Yeah, if we get bishop a3, just rook d8. I can't even pronounce that name in chat. I'm going to call you Weathers because I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what I'm even looking at right now. Then here, you can't take... Oh, I'd so love to be able to... Yeah, I really like this, actually. I really like this, I think. Maybe I don't really... Maybe that's a stretch because, like, if you start taking my pieces, we're going to have a bit of a problem. We're going to have a slight problem. But things just... Look how uncomfortable this looks. Like, in an ideal world, I play rook c8 pretty soon. Because this is getting quite terrifying. But, like, my queen is always... Oh, my word. Like, my queen is always hitting this rook. So if I could get the knight in somehow as well, like... That puts us in pretty good stead, I feel like, to just launch an attack. Surely. Like, just throw everything at them now. Because, like, my king is solid. Okay, king is solid. Takes. How do you then take? I don't know, but then I take. So we're good, right? I just take this knight. I take the knight. There's nothing you can do. Because we're threatening just to take this pawn. And then we're hitting this rook with the most sinister double attack ever. Which is terrifying. Okay, queen takes. You're not threatening this at all. I can just take this pawn and be up a pawn, right? I'm going to take this and be up a pawn. If your rook comes here... Then knight here looks great. Looks great. Beautiful outpost. Can't be attacked by any pawns. This is looking good, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is looking pretty good. I'm weirdly happy with my position. It's been very sketchy to get here. You know, like when you're really clinging on for dear life in a position. Just absolutely clinging on. Wow, there's some weird tactics here. I think like takes, queen would take, so I'd have to run. So it doesn't quite work, but there's got to be some weird stuff going on here, right? Like I could take, you could take, I could then oh, I've just brought something up. What am I doing? Whoa. What's going on my screen right now, man? How did I even do that? Let's stretch that back. What the hell just happened? That was some weird stuff from the gods. I really like knight here, just to block the rooks from seeing each other. It feels a bit slow, but we have a beautifully outposted knight. So, like, I'm not fussed about it feeling slow at all. I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed at all. Also, maybe I should make it so you guys can see, like, the time and stuff. Make it so you guys can see, like, the time. Let me make this a bit smaller. And then make my fat head even bigger. Let's bring that over a little bit. Yeah, just so then my massive head doesn't have to be too big. There we go. You guys should be good to see the times now, I think. Can't believe I had that off. Okay, so the bishop is looking to get in there like swimwear. Luckily, I fear no man. I fear no man. I want to hit the queen so badly, but then they'd have this. So I'm going to take here, offering a queen trade, and being up yet another pawn. I think we're good. They accept the queen trade. We're just up 2 pawns. We're just up 2 pawns. The knight on c4 is a god knight. Like, it's an absolute god. And it defends b6. What more could I actually ask for? What more could I ask for? Like, I just got to stick to light squares now, because the dark square bishop, very scary. Very, very scary. Rook b8 before they seize the initiative, and then I'm going to throw my pawn up the board like this is baseball. I'm going to absolutely catapult it to like a new dimension. And I don't see how you stop it. I don't see how you really stop that. Oh, that's a bit scary. Because you could just take. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, if I push, am I actually allowing this? Oh, I don't know. I think we're fine if this happens. You could also then just take, but then I take. Right? Oh, it can't be too bad, can it? Takes. Yeah, that's quite bad. I've completely blundered. I've blundered a knight, haven't I? Completely blundered a knight. Are they going to find that? Are they really going to find this? Surely not. Surely not. They're not going to... Oh my god. No, we've blundered. Heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. Okay. See, if I take, you take, I take, you take. Oh, my pawn defends this square. So it's like, can you get back in time? Takes, take. No, wait. Oh, I just don't even know what I'm doing. Rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, push. I don't think you get back in time. Oh, wait. But maybe you do. Maybe you do, actually. Maybe you do. Push. Bishop d6. Push. Yeah, you can then play bishop a3. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Okay, what about takes? And then takes. And then I push. No, that doesn't work either. That doesn't work either. God, what are the odds of them finding bishop d6, bishop a3 though? Like, I want to take this so badly, but I feel like this really negates our winning chances. But we're going to just do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. If you take, well then you'd just be completely lost. So yeah, let's go for this. Push, here, push, and you have this. Man, that's so annoying. Maybe f6 then, and then e5. Let's go for this. It's very slow, but I think it'll be okay. Because if we can push our pawns together, we're making things still very uncomfortable for our opponent, right? Like, they're going to win this exchange here, but we then bring the king. Yeah, let's start marching the king as well now. Let's start marching the king. I think we've just completely thrown this game away. Attacking the bishop. Be funny if they just forgot about the bishop. Oh, yeah, we've just completely thrown this game away. Let's push. You go in here. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh, man. Okay, let's offer a draw. See if they take a draw. I'm assuming no. Yeah, why on earth would they take a draw? Okay, let's go here. It's not even a draw. This is so brutal. This is brutal! Okay. But, you know, they do have to prove it. I think if they literally just went bishop back... Oh, what? I guess you can start just taking. Guess you just start taking. I got to push. I got nothing. I got nothing. Let's go here. Should have gone this way, maybe. Oh, well. What can you do? What can you do? Maybe I could stalemate. That'd be quite nice. That'd be quite nice. Takes here. Maybe it just isn't even over. Maybe it just isn't even over. Am I going to get a draw here? Surely not. Surely not. Right? If you push, though, I do just take. If you push, I will just take. Okay. I don't think it's even possible for me to even consider a draw as an option. If you just go back here, then I can slide forwards. Maybe. Potentially we'll get a stalemate. Potentially we'll get a stalemate. Now you run. You just run. Why are they not just running? Oh, man. I mean, I'm just getting bullied now. This is abusive. This is abusive. Oh, if only I could have got in this corner. If only I could have got in that corner before the checks. Please promote. Ah, but you've blocked your bishop, so it's not stalemate anymore. That was smart. That was very smart. Also very annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe if king here, then I go in the corner, then you push, then it would be stalemate. That would be so funny. Now you just start giving checks, though. I'm still going to make them beat me, though. You know, I'm going to make them beat me. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Oh, good game. Good game. Good game. Okay. We've been getting bullied. Why? Come on, mate me. Mate me! Oh, this is heartbreak. Okay, they're going to make this, like, as long as humanly possible. Okay, they are literally going to make this as long as humanly possible. Beautiful! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, can we please win a game? E4. Let's please win a game. We're playing a French. We're playing a French. I'm just going to immediately exchange and then go for, yeah, D4. Okay, beautiful. We'll play a Monte Carlo. We'll play a Monte Carlo, pushing the C and D pawns. This I'm not opposed to in the slightest. I need to just, like, I don't know, take my time more. Because I get in really disadvantageous positions, like, really quickly. So if I just take my time, everything would be okay. How do we want to block? Probably with this bishop, right? Probably with this bishop. The knight kind of, you know, double stacks our pawns. Which is probably fine in the Monte Carlo, but it's, like, perhaps a little bit uncomfortable. My knight still wants to be on c3, I think. Just to sort of put more pressure on d5, but... So that's why we took on d2 with the queen, but... We shall see, we shall see. Okay, they just take. Maybe I should castle before thinking about recapturing. Just because otherwise, like, takes, you're going to pin me, it's going to be uncomfortable. I'm not a fan. And then you take here, wouldn't like it. Wouldn't like it one bit. Jumping into the centre, I don't know. I could probably just kick this knight away, in all honesty. Yeah, I could probably just kick this knight away. But then if you jump in here, is that uncomfortable? I don't think so. I don't think so, sir. Takes, open g-file. Don't really want that, though. Maybe I ask a question of this bishop, but I don't really want to weaken my free pawns here. Maybe just rookie one, then. Rookie one. Could be the play. Could be the play to save the day. Guys, if you are currently watching the stream, please leave a like. It would greatly help me out, and I will, I guess, love you guys forever, you know. We would make an unbreakable bond if you would only like this stream. Bring my other rook to the centre? That can't be bad. It just can't be bad. My opponent's having a bit of a long think. We are currently down a pawn, but The pawn on c4 shouldn't be too difficult to win back, because like you can't even play b5 because, well, my knight would take, right? I'm not seeing any like weird, freakishly unbelievable tactics. And if there are some, well, you know, every day's a school day. It'd be good to learn, especially in the French defense, because like this is like the one opening with black I just never play because I just don't know it. I know nothing about the French. That's why I never play like the advanced variation. I only play the exchange, because how the hell do you play the advanced French? Like, I feel like that's a bit too super GM-ish for me. I'm going to pre-move this. Our opponent is having like a stupidly long think. And they bring their rook over. Interesting. Very interesting. I'd love to ask a question of this bishop and like takes, rook takes, rook takes. Don't see any issue with this, other than the fact that you would have so much pressure on d4 after all that. So maybe I need to push now. Yeah, I think I'm going to play d5, sorry. I'm going to play d5. Just because after all those trades, d4 was really weak. Like the knight on c6 saw it, the queen on d8 saw it, and I only had my queen on d2 protecting, which looked a bit uncomfortable. Okay. Well, now there's like everybody and their grandmother looking at this pawn. Do I really need to play bishop c4 and just lose this? Open g-file though. I always tell myself an open g-file is not an issue. Okay, it probably is quite a big issue, but it's not one that scares me, because I'm going to put a rook here and I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be a very happy man, okay? If you trade this with me, I won't be a very happy man. But then I guess I have the e-file, and you're a bit slower in development than I am. So it's like, is this even so bad? I think not. I think not. Okay, so I'm not going to fall for that, as much as I would like to. King h1, you take, I take, you take, I take, you take, I take. I completely lose that exchange. How about rook e5? Looks quite fun, doesn't it, rook e5? Rook e5 looks quite fun. Oh, but does it? I don't know. Rook e5 looks a bit rogue, doesn't it? Does look a bit rogue. What about here? If you take... Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what the play is. I really want to play rook e5. I'm just going to play it, okay? I know some of you guys watching this are going to be like, what the hell is that? And to be honest with you, I don't know, because does knight d7 not just like... I guess then there's not as much pressure on d6. Okay. Did I completely miscalculate? Takes, takes. Oh, I can't draw arrows for the life of me. Takes, 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 takes. Hello, queen. We're fine. How do I want to take first? With the knight? Because then I'm threatening this check. You know, you better deal with that pretty swiftly. Hello there. Do you take again? I will recapture with the rook. Oh, wait, will I? Because if takes and takes with a queen, then I'm threatening this. I mean, we've just like whittled it down to an endgame, like as quickly as humanly possible. So maybe it's best to keep the queens on the board. I don't know though. Takes, takes, takes. Do you want to trade queens with me, sir? I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do or not. Yeah, at least there's never any check on g5 because my rook spans that entire little file. Yeah, we're going to take. Please hang your queen. Please hang your queen, I beg of you. It would be very kind. Yeah, you never have this check. So we're good, honestly. We are all good, I think. Like it's us that's going to infiltrate on the 7th rank before they get to our 2nd rank, I think, right? Okay. Do I go here? And then here, threatening just some insanity. Just threatening some insaneness. But this looks really good. Like a bit too good to sort of... Oh wait, no, because my queen guards that. You don't have that. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Why am I thinking? Why am I thinking? Let's just play it. Let's just play it immediately. Because like they don't even have queen b4 to defend this. Because my queen is literally... My queen is covering everything you would ever want to go to. Like everything you could possibly want. It is covered. And if you move too far away, Like, if you go here, well then, what are you doing about back rank mate, sir? I guess it's not back rank mate, because you can block with your queen, can't you? And if you go this way, you cover this square. So I guess there's no threat of back rank mate currently, but b7's very weak, okay? So they're going to invest a long time here thinking about what to play. Never mind. No, they're not. Okay. Do I just take on b7? Takes. Check. I go over here. Check. That'd be quite awful. Okay, takes, check, this way. Then there's nothing. So we just have to go to h1, okay? Because if we go to f1, we lose the rook. Because of, like, check, here, check. And if I block, you still take. Okay, just take that pawn, fine. Because do I not now go here? And just start threatening to, like, take here. I'm just going to go here and just threaten to, like, take everything. Just threaten to take everything. Opponent could go here, but then you're hanging mate. You need to keep protecting f7. Otherwise you're getting mated. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah. I don't think we're winning, though. Because what do I do? Well, actually, it's kind of difficult for you to not go down a pawn here, right? I guess you could play queen f6, actually. And then after takes, you take on b2. But then I'm going to lob this pawn up the board. I have a passed pawn, right? I have a passed pawn. Interesting, let's take. We're going to trade off the rooks then. They're going to give this check. Then I go here, then you go here. Are you just going to try check me to death? I think you probably are just going to try and check me to death. Is it just a draw? Is this just a draw now? Rook c7 and rook c8. Rook c7 and c8. What am I... Rook c7. Are you talking about my rook? Oh, I see that threat. I see what you're saying, sir. Oh, gone the wrong way. Yeah, because now it's just a draw, isn't it? Now 'tis just a draw, right? They just have this repetition which is going to drive me insane. Oh, they play on. They play on. Okay, push. You take. I just keep pushing now, right? Right. Or do I go check and then push this pawn? That could be more fun. That could be more fun. But why would I do that? Which pawn do we push? Do I go check? You go here. And then start pushing. And then you take. I don't know if I want you on the light squares, though, to have these checks. I don't know if I want that. Whereas if I go here, check, you go here, then I start pushing, then you're not able to get on these light squares to give this check. So I'm going to back up and check, and then start pushing this a-pawn. And while having my queen on this diagonal, surely is a good idea. Surely it's a good idea to keep my queen on this diagonal. Guys, drop your ratings in the live chat. I'm trying to see, like, what sort of audience we have mustered up here. And if you're all, like, super GMs, I'm sorry that you have to watch this, okay? I'm sorry that you have to watch this, and none of my rationale makes any sense. But being on this diagonal is surely a good thing, right? Surely it's a good thing. Because now we just start pushing. We block all the possible checks, right? I mean, obviously you could, like, get your queen over here somehow. But for now, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot to just literally throw this up the board. Like, lob it up the board. And yeah, if you ever go for, like, some weird queen trade. Okay, you have this. Which is potentially very annoying. That is potentially very annoying, but I just block, right? I just block. I'm going to block 600, so no worries. Wow, okay, that's somewhat reassuring. That's somewhat, to be fair, in like Bullet up until like 2 months ago I was 600. I cannot play Bullet. And I have friends that are 1600 and like more than capable. Like, give me a good game of chess. Like, it's 600. People think, because like when chess.com was first brought out, right, 600 was not the 600 of today. 600s these days somewhat actually know what they're doing. Like, back in the day, if you used to say, oh, I'm 1600, it was like, so you've never picked up a chess piece, Ben. But like nowadays, it's like, oh wow, these 600s are like really evolved. If I take, you take. I kind of want to keep this pawn on the board though, you know? It's really annoying me. And I don't have any like forced trade, like queen trades. So maybe I should give this check for now. Yeah, 600 these days is actually like okay. Like you somewhat know what you're doing, so it's respectable. Now do I go here? And if you take, I take, and I just start picking up all your pawns? I think so, right? I think queen e8 is a bit of a no-brainer. If you come over, check. I don't know. I don't want to run too low on time. And if you block, that would be quite bad, no? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not even that bad. This check and then go here, and we should be good, right? Now we go here, and you've got to run. Yeah, beautiful. We got our queen on b6. This is where we wanted it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I blocked the check. Yes, play f3. 800. I want a game with you and just analyse it for me. Yeah, we can play after this game if you like. If you though, what if you just beat me? You know, like that. It's not completely impossible. Don't blunder anything, man. Do not blunder anything. I just want to force the queens off the board, but I don't think we can. Do they have like just an absolute savage repetition? I can block, and if you trade queens, I go promote. There's checks everywhere. There's literally checks everywhere. Ha. Very annoying, right? Wait, do I block and then play king h3? King h3 looks insane. King h3 looks insane. Check king h3. You go up here. And then I don't even know what I do. Maybe... Oh, I don't have any checks to force the kings off the board. Hello. I'm sorry. Ulugbek? I'm so sorry. I have for sure butchered that. But hello to you. How are you? Oh, God. Please trade queens with me. Okay. How on earth do I get to that pawn? How do I get to that pawn? I don't think I can. Ah, poop. Oh, poop. Here? Oh, man, it might be me that's chasing the game now. 1400, can we play? Absolutely. Hello, bro. Hello, sir. Hello, Garv. Oh, man, I'm, like, not locked in here at all. Oh, I've completely blundered. I've lost my pawn. Give me my pawn back. Here, takes... Check. Is this just a draw now? Man, I should have tried to get queens off the board earlier if I could have. Should have tried to get queens off the board earlier. Let's just play here. I've lost the pawn. I've lost the pawn. Check. Get over. And then we just start pushing. I mean, it's just a draw. I'm going to offer them a draw. I'll offer a draw. I mean, I don't know if they'll take it, though, actually, because they are up a pawn. But I think, theoretically, this is a draw, though, right? Okay. Yeah, this is certainly just a draw now. Like, I just leave this pawn on the board. Queen d6. Queen d6. Okay. I don't understand queen d6. I do not understand queen d6. Bro, which opening is best? London or Italian? Oh, it's a good question. It really just depends. It really just depends. The London is like a really good opening for beginners, and the reason being is it's the same theory like basically every game, which makes it really good to play against. So I'm blocking this and this. Like, do I just back up now? You have to go here, I take. Oh, this is weird. Oh, I've blundered. Queen e6 to protect the pawn. I think I've completely blundered. Maybe not. It depends if this king can get in front or not. Gregory, I got no idea. I'm gonna look at what you're saying after, because I'm sure you are most certainly right. Here. Nope, nothing in that. We've got to go this way. If you push... Oh, that's such a good move. That's such a good move, man. That's such a good move. Please stalemate. Please stalemate. Here? Push? What? Ah, you promote. Beautiful. That's a good game. That's a good game. Play Golem at the back. Is that like some weird, like, Clash Royale? I don't even know what that means. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming a 1500 knows. Yeah, they're just cutting me off the knight way. Beautiful. This is exactly how you do it. I mean, that would be very nice. Do it one more time. Do it one more time. No! No, you just got to bring your king. Got to bring your king. Let me hop between these two squares. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, dear. You are 750. Boom. 750. Okay, yeah. Go here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good game, good game, good game. Right. Let's start playing some people. Somebody from the chat invite me to a game, and I shall accept. I shall accept. Oh wait, I said I'd look at Queen d6, didn't I? Your profile. Okay, do I have... Okay, I found you. How do I challenge? Okay. Wait, what's your elo? You know what? We're not even going to look at elo. Let's play 10-minute game. Just send challenge. Doesn't matter if I am white or black. I have no preference. Okay, black pieces. Hello, sir. This ought to be interesting. D4. Oh, D4 player. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not a D4 player. Last time I played... Yeah, last time I played on stream, I played against somebody, and I then analysed our game, and they had like 100% or like 99 accuracy across like 45 moves, and they were like an elo of like below 1,000. So I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna play viewers again or not, because it gave me PTSD. Like, they just completely cheated, but I kind of respected it, I'm not gonna lie. Let's get our bishop out. We're playing against an accelerated London player, which is quite terrifying. I absolutely despise the London, and they also didn't take on c5, so clearly a very a well-practiced London player, we will say. Gonna develop my knight, play e6. I mean, every London game is the same. Like, I'll play like bishop d6 at some stage. They'll play bishop g3, I'm assuming. Okay, because after h3, now when I play e6 and like this, we probably have to trade because you can't then open up your h file. But what do I know? Man Inspector... Okay, you put your username in the chat. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I'd much rather play you guys than play randomers, you know? I feel like we've built up quite a nice rapport. See, this is a trap a lot of beginning players fall for. They just take with the knight, but then you get forked. So it's like, you really don't want to be doing that. I think I can go like knight here. You take, I take, you take, I take. But like knight here just allows f6 to be played at some stage. To sort of boot this knight away. I think you can also take like this with the bishop, so then when you recapture it's not a fork and I can just move my knight, and then your bishop's blocked. So if I took with the bishop, you probably take back with the bishop. But yeah, definitely avoid this. Is that live afternoon or... Is that live afternoon or live afternoon? I have no idea what you're asking me. We're going to go with live afternoon. The reason I don't like knight e4 is because of f3. because then it's like, what the hell am I doing? So maybe like, oh, this would be awful, wouldn't it? Knight d7 would be awful because takes, and then I can't protect my bishop. So maybe I'm kind of forced to taking. Maybe I'm kind of forced into taking. I think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take, giving up the bishop pair, but I felt kind of forced into taking. And I am absolutely terrified of this London player. Like, absolutely terrified. Assuming you recapture with the bishop, because if you take with the pawn, surely I then override the centre and you block your bishop. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a London player, so I'm going off just pure vibes here. Also, if you take with the bishop, then like threatening e7 at some stage maybe, if I move my knight. I think if you take with the bishop, I'd just short castle. It's also wild, like playing someone on stream and then just talking about the game, like just revealing my plan. Maybe I should stop talking about the game. Someone put something in chat that I can talk about other than the game. Because, like, surely I can't be revealing my plans live on stream. Kind of hoping they just don't take the bishop. Okay, do capture with a pawn. Wow, is that the best move? Live as in living it up. Oh, my man, we're always living it up. See, Frankie just knows. Frankie knows. After knight d7, we got pretty good pressure, right? Knight d7, we got some beautiful pressure on this pawn. Could maybe also play like queen c7 at some stage. Bishop is always good to drop back. Yeah, it's a lively afternoon, Frankie. It's a lively afternoon. You know, it's a beautiful day outside, so I decided to just sit here and play chess instead of doing anything outside. Bow, bow, bow. Also, guys, anyone in chat that hasn't liked the stream or subscribed, please. I want to see if we can actually gain subs off lives. I don't know how this really works, but because I'm pretty new to going live, so if I see that they do well, I might do it more often. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I think it's Don't Call Me Shirley. I got no idea what you're talking about, Frankie. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't call you Shirley, because that was, of course, what I was just about to do. Yeah, I think I don't really know what the opponent here is doing. Okay, here comes the bishop. That looks like it makes a lot of sense. Maybe I ask a question of this bishop. Maybe I bring my queen over. You know, that threatens quite a lot, I feel like. Queen b6 feels pretty good, but I don't want to blunder anything. Especially not playing against a viewer. I feel like I'd never live that down. I think I'm going to play queen b6. Queen b6 looks pretty good. Queen b6 looks pretty good. I keep seeing like smiley faces pop up in chat. I don't even know what that means. Now I'm seeing hundreds. I don't know how you guys are doing that, but it's blowing me away. Blowing me away. Not as much as a £100 donation would blow me away, so, you know. Don't call me Shirley. Frankie, I'm not going to lie. I got no idea what's going on. I got no idea what's going on. Okay, do they opt to take the knight? That's the question. Takes. Ugh, doesn't look like I really want to. I think I do take with the pawn just to keep pressure here. And then, you know, that does kind of prepare us to do something in the centre. Maybe this dark squared bishop is in absolute hell currently. It's really not where it wants to be. It's not where it wants to be. Oh, I think I take with a pawn. But I just... My justification is 1, semi-open b-file. Number 2, we have pressure on b2. So let's just take with the pawn. b3, no-brainer, right? No-brainer. No-brainer, surely. Or, like, just lift the queen up here. Yeah, queen c2 feels like an absolute no-brainer. Queen c2, by far the best move. Oh, they didn't play it. Okay. Okay. They didn't play queen c2. Clearly my tactic of tricking this person is not working. Airplane movie reference. I love my films. I absolutely love my films. I've got a Letterboxd account where I literally just review films. Man, this position feels like so weird, doesn't it? I got no idea what to play. I'm going to be completely honest with you. No idea. Takes. Yeah, we don't have enough pressure in the centre, really. I'm going to get castled. Because I'm a bit stumped, in all honesty. I don't really know what to play. I'm excited to analyse this game, though. But yeah, I don't see what my opponent can really play. Other than, like, knight d2. Knight d2 looks pretty good. And knight d2 is what is played. Okie dokie. Oh, that's quite annoying. Just feels like I've got nothing, doesn't it? It's like, what am I even meant to be playing right now? What am I meant to be playing? Like f6? F6 looks interesting. F6 looks weirdly appetizing. Takes and takes. Then I prepare to just launch my pawns in the centre, right? Bring the rooks to the middle. Like, f6 feels like a good move. It feels like a good move, but maybe it is... Am I missing something? Even if I blunder, I'm not going to say it. And I, like, recognise it just because I'm playing somebody on stream, so... Hopefully, we can just get away with blundering. Hopefully. I'm thinking you take on f6. I recapture with the knight. Because if I can get a knight on e4 as well, that looks great. That does look great. d5... is very strong currently with this little pawn setup we got going in the middle of the board. Okay, hello there. Takes. Bishop takes. Maybe queen back, which looks really weird to pin myself like that, but I think it's probably okay. Probably. No, it's not okay. It's not okay to play queen c7. Okay. Can I go here? You go here. Not a fan. Here. This knight is very powerful now. Maybe I need to deal with your knight. Maybe I need to attack the knight here. I feel like I've got to attack the knight. Because like, even if the queen's there, I'd much rather the queen was here than the knight defending here. You know? The knight here is too strong. The knight here needs to go. Okay? Like, we're trading off both bishops, but it's fine if it's for a knight that is a god, you know? It is fine if it's for a knight that is a god. It is fine. What is this person's other elos? Does he have other elos? Let's have a little look. How do I see? Stats. Oh no, they're right there. About 1,000 in bullet and blitz. Okay, so we are somewhat similar. We are of somewhat similar levels. This makes sense. Okay, what do they play here? Don't know. They're having a bit of a long think. It makes sense. Pretty critical position. It's a shame this isn't a knight. Hello there. Hello. I mean, I feel like the position just instantly got better for me. I feel like it just instantaneously got way more desirable for me. Like, just like that. Now there's no pawn on e5. I feel like things did just get a bit better for me. But maybe... Oh. Maybe bishop d6 at some stage. That looks quite terrifying. I'm going to bring a rook over. Luckily you don't have bishop c7, because I would just take. But this bishop is giving me nightmares. I'm very scared. I'd like to bring this rook here as well. Maybe try and put some pressure on this square at some stage. But currently this is the plan. We're trying to prepare d4. It's no secret. It's been the plan for a very long time. And currently it's an okay plan, but you know, it's not one that is going to be working anytime soon, is what we shall say. Like, it feels like a very slow plan. I don't even think I'm winning. But I don't see how either side can really break through. So you're threatening to take my bishop, which would open up the d file, which I have claimed to be my own, so it doesn't really concern me. We would have double stack pawns everywhere, but if takes, I guess I can just take with my knight. They've also just lost a defender of d4, so takes, and I completely win this trade now. So is d4 a playable move currently? Takes. I hit the queen. I guess at some stage you take my bishop. I take that with the knight. I think d4 we can play. I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play d4. Completely hung this. Completely just hung this. Oh well. Oh well. I mean, I don't know how I even missed that. How on earth did I miss that? That's really annoying. Takes. Oh, damn, that's really annoying. Takes, opening this up. So I guess takes. You take, I take. Yeah, I'm gonna just take. I'm gonna just take. Then I'll take here. Hitting the queen. Yeah, this is a very uncomfortable position, though. This is very uncomfortable. I cannot believe I allowed knight e6. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak live on the Max Chess channel. At least we hit the queen. You know? At least we hit the queen currently. There's something in that, you know? There's got to be something in this, surely. Like, yeah, just play queen b1 and you'll be absolutely fine. Queen b1, no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Or queen e2, that looks quite fun, doesn't it? Queen e2 looks wonderful. Oh, I shouldn't have made this a rated game. I'm losing so much elo. Brutal. It is brutal. What? Really? What? Why would that be a line in which you went into? Why on earth would anyone do that? Hit this, hit this, hit this. If you go here... Well, I don't know actually what I'll play. Oh dear. That's quite scary. That's very scary. Okay. Okay. Let's be smart. Let's try to be smart. Queen b6. Queen b6. I can't believe they traded that off. Traded their queen off. I guess for 2 rooks, but... yeah, probably not what I'd have done. I'm going to take. Right? Gotta take. Gotta take, surely. Surely we gotta take this. Opponent is very low on time. I wonder if there's any like cool tactics where I go back, give this... yeah, I go back, you take, give a discovered check. I don't think there's anything in that, but it looks quite funny. It does look quite funny. What's the play? What is the play? That's what I want to know. I'm going to play a5. We still have dominion over d8. Okay, they're looking to get in there like swimwear. They are looking to get in there like swimwear. Interesting. Let's go here, create a little hole. Create a little cubby hole for ourselves. You know, we don't particularly fancy getting mated. Okay, so clearly they're planning on infiltrating like this. But are you quick enough? You know, are you quick enough? Takes, you go here. I'm not overly worried about this. I don't think it is an issue. I just don't think it's an issue. Check. The Earth rotates around its own axis about... GG stream. What? What on earth? That's hilarious. Also, my bishop is completely hanging here and I didn't see it. My bishop is completely hanging and I didn't see it. That's quite embarrassing. Let's play here. Honestly, Bernardus dropping some serious facts in the chat. What an absolute gangster. We just go here. Our bishop protects here. I completely hung my bishop at the end. Just didn't even see it. The Earth rotates around its own axis at about 1,040 miles per hour. Fair play. Honestly, fair play. Check. Let's give a check. Let's give another check. Here you would just take. Yeah, what's the play? I don't know. Maybe just start pushing a pawn. Slowly but surely push a pawn. Oh my god! What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. GG to the person I was playing from chat. Oh my god. I'm blaming Bernardus for telling me about how quickly the Earth rotates. I blame you, Bernardus. I blame you. God, that was an absolutely horrific game of chess. Like, absolutely horrific. That was so bad. Yeah, good game, my man. Thank you. I enjoyed that. That was actually really good fun. That was really good fun. Okay. Where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong? 92 apparently was a mistake. Why is that a mistake? Can I work it out? Can I work it out? Bishop d3 looks pretty good. Sorry about that. That's so funny. Let's look at the analysis. Yeah, it is actually bishop d3. Bishop d3 looks good. I think the idea is to stop them from castling, but wasn't really looking at that. Where else did it go wrong? Apparently this is a bit of a mistake because I should take on f3. Take on f3. Yeah, see, take on f3 made a lot of sense because then you sort of lose a defender of d4. So I guess we did kind of look at that at some stage. Knight takes on e6. Obviously, I completely blundered here. Rook takes on d8. Yeah, queen takes on d8 was a very interesting strategy. Was a very interesting strategy, and I cannot believe I blundered from here. That is absolutely hilarious. A5 is a mistake. Guess you just bring your rook over to e1. Yep, rook d7 is a miss. Yeah, rook e1 was the move. I push. It's all just absolutely horrific. Rook e1 again was good. God, this is such a poor game from both of us. Such a poor game. This I wasn't worried about, but apparently I should have been worried about it. Again, it just wants them to attack this bishop, which they do this time. Queen c1, take the pawn. I just cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. That is horrifying. Honestly. Okay. Does anybody else in the chat want to play a game of chess? Anybody else? I think this person dropped their name in chat earlier, so I'm going to challenge them. But yeah, guys, invite me to some games if this person isn't here. Yeah, just standard game of chess. Yep, that all looks good. I'll invite them to a game. Let's see if they are up for it. They might not be. But yeah, I'm banking on you viewers to basically just keep playing with me. Just keep playing. Or maybe I can get revenge. Yeah, maybe we go for some revenge on our good friend Ramby. I don't know why I'm calling you Ramby. That's clearly not your name, but I would quite like another game, sir. Okay. Beautiful. I don't know why this is so complicated. Why is chess.com so complicated? Send challenge. I need revenge. I need revenge, sir. E4. I need revenge. Let's go knight f3. Oh, beautiful. Give me a Roy Lopez. Give me a Roy Lopez. Oh, a Berlin. Okay. Let's just short castle then. The reason being you can't just take this pawn because then things start to hit the fan. You know, things start to get a little bit uncomfortable. Okay. You go for like this Berlin / Morphy. So we're just going to drop back to b3. I'm assuming you'll play b5 main line. Maybe you'll get your bishop out and then we'll go for like a central variation. Okay, bishop e7. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Maybe I need to get my other knight out then. Maybe just get the knight out. If you short castle, I think I could maybe just take this. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay, no longer an option. No longer an option. However, d4 is striking me as just the most gorgeous move in the whole world. I'm going to sneeze. God, that was like life or death. Wow, that was like life or death. Okay, d4. We're going on the offense. I'm coming for revenge, Ramby. And again, I don't know why I keep calling you Ramby. I sent you a friend request, my username. Okay, thank you, Bernardus. Thank you very much, sir. Do I go d5 now? d5, and where does the knight go? Guess here, but then here. So I think your knight may have to go all the way back. I will add you after this game, Bernardus, and we shall get some games in. We'll get some games in. What's your elo, Bernardus? Bernardus, what is your elo? Yeah, d5, attack the knight. All looks pretty normal. All looks pretty normal. What does this knight do? I actually couldn't tell you. Because, like, if a5... 600 rapid, man, that's not bad at all. It's like I was saying earlier on stream, like 600s these days are like the old, like, thousands, you know what I mean? Like, it's, the bar always goes up, so 600 is not bad at all. Yeah, 95, do I just play b4? b4, here, like, I don't know, b4 looks weird. But knight a5 looks weird also, so maybe I should get my bishop out. Bishop out. Then knight here. Looks a bit annoying. So bishop back. Then you take. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan. Damn it, man. Where the hell's this bishop want to go? Where's this bishop go? Let's go to d2. I love to hear that. Yeah, man. Like, I'm 1500 and like I'm useless at chess. Like quite literally useless. I think we have a tactic. No, we do not. Worth a try. I thought we had a tactic. We did not have a tactic. Yeah, like I'm 1500 and it is very rare I go a day without just completely hanging a piece. Like, ELO means nothing. It means nothing. Online chess is utter woke nonsense. What? Why are you not taking my bishop? Please take my bishop. I mean my knight. Yeah, no, my bishop. I did mean bishop. Here. Here. It's all a bit weird, isn't it? It's all just a bit weird. Let's play knight e2. It's all getting a bit weird. It's all getting a bit weird. I presume you're going to take my bishop now, because you can't go anywhere else. But this is getting a bit weird. Like, the light square bishop's doing nothing, but my two knights are negated completely. It's a very weird position. I don't know what's going on. Also, guys, reminder, if you've not liked the stream and subscribed, please do so. Please, please do so. I guess, actually, can you just move your c-pawn? Can you just play, like, I don't know, c6? Is c6 a move here? Oh my god, c5. c5. Hello there, opening this up. I'm a big fan. En passant is mandatory, I don't have a choice. And if I didn't play en passant, they'd have c4. So, en passant, we don't even need to think, we just play it. We just play it. But yeah, things getting a little bit weird. Things getting a little bit weird. Maybe queen e1. God, this is a weird game of chess. I guess you could take back with the knight, but why would you do that? You know? Why would you do that? And now, queen e1 takes, so that doesn't work. So queen e1 takes. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Maybe knight back. Maybe knight g3. Is knight g3 a move? It might have to be a knight g3. It may have to be knight g3. We're playing knight g3. Defend the pawn from z light square bishop. They take. Boom! Semi-open a-file. Hello there, sir. I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. Don't hate the position, don't love it. It's one of those, isn't it? It's fine. There's a lot of pressure on e4 though, so it's a bit uncomfortable. It is a bit uncomfortable. Maybe I should have just accepted this pawn's death. Ramby, you are just playing like a real perfect game, sir. Though I think you could actually just have taken. Like, I don't think. But now I play rook e1, so. And maybe I look to try sacrifice bishop at some stage. Who knows? Who knows? Go for some weird stuff. Oh, that's a beautiful sip of water right there. That's just a beautiful sip of water. Don't know. Queen c1. We're going to play queen c1. Queen c1. I think GM Fake Italian wants to be friends. Well, if you're actually a GM, that sounds quite terrifying. Not sure I'll be playing GM Fake Italian. Are you a fake GM or a fake Italian? That's my question. That's my question. Okay. I'm basically setting up sacrificing a bishop. I mean, it doesn't work currently, but maybe at some stage it will work. Maybe at some stage it will work. I like that it still tells me like what en passant means. Like when I shuffle back through the like algebraic annotation, it's got like a little I next to en passant. It's like, let me read it. For those of you that don't know what en passant is a special pawn move by which a pawn captures another pawn that has advanced 2 squares. True statement. True statement right there. So basically my plan, knight f5 maybe. Yeah, I did consider knight f5, and then if you go here, then we can sort of lure them into a trap. I really wanted to play. Oh, that's okay. We can play after. That's okay. That is a-okay, sir. We can absolutely get some games in. Oh, king. King h7. That is not a 1300 level move. What on earth? What on earth? What am I even looking at right now? What am I even looking at right now? Looks insane. Though I think we still probably have knight f5 if you push. Do I take? No, because then you take. I probably have to take with the knight. Yeah, I think knight f5 definitely a move. Knight f5, then what would you even play? I don't know. Maybe like bishop takes, but then my bishop takes with check, only move, and then mate. I mean, that's best case scenario. That's assuming that you take on e4, which I don't think works. I don't think you can take on e4 either way, can you? Takes with check, you go back, that's mate. Okay, yeah, you basically just can't trade with me here, Ramby. You basically cannot trade with me. Like, if you go here, takes, Or takes. Just, I don't know, something. We'll think of something. If you go here, I probably take your bishop. I think. I don't know. There's too much going on. My man Ramby is terrifying to play against. Absolutely terrifying to play against. But we'll see. We're doing well on the clock, at least. At least we're doing well on the clock. So as long as we don't blunder anything... Okay, what am I missing? What the hell am I missing? I guess what I'm missing is that after takes, queen takes. So maybe takes. Very uncomfortable position. Very uncomfortable position. Takes? That'd be insanity, wouldn't it? That'd be insanity. Oh, Ramby. Oh, Ramby. Can I sack my knight here? Oh, it looks so fun. It looks like such a fun move, but it doesn't work. Give a check. Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm stumped. I'm seriously stumped. King H2 was... so King H7, sorry, was such a good move. I'll take your bishop. I'll take the bishop. Queen takes? Or do you take my bishop first? Allow me to get sort of double stacked, maybe? Don't know. I don't know. Kind of hoping they take my bishop. Okay, they don't take my bishop. I've really trapped my own queen on c1, haven't I? Like, seriously trapped my own queen. Let's play c3. And play c3. And I assume you're going to take. Beautiful. B-E-A-beautiful. Yeah, we're down a pawn. We're up on the clock for now. We shall see what happens. If e4, maybe knight d4. Potentially. Here's... Okay, hello queen. Hello queen. Rook e3. Potentially. Or... Queen e3. I think probably rook e3. Rook e3, if you push, I go here. If you play here, then I bring my other rook. Or I could actually just immediately take with the knight. So it feels like things are pretty set in stone currently in this position. Feels like we're pretty locked in. I'm kind of hoping my man Ramby just like catastrophically blunders something. That would be ideal. That'd be good. Come on, Ramby, throw the game away, please. Guys, this is a bit of a tangent, right? But I've got to go for a run later. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'm doing a half marathon on October 5th. It'll be my second one. But man, I just can't be arsed. Cannot be bothered to go for a run. Just don't want to. But we got to get it done. We got to get it done. Need to go for a run. Okay, the rook comes over. Hello there. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's play rook d1. Nice. Oh, Bernardus, it's not nice, sir. It's not nice. Trust me, I can't be bothered. I'm too lazy. I'm kind of hoping that my man Ramby pushes a pawn or something here. Also, Ramby, where are you from? What is this flag? It looks very cool. Uzbekistan. Oh, it is a beautiful flag. Absolutely gorgeous flag. I'm currently rocking the Great Britain flag, the United Kingdom actually, I should say, 'cause obviously a bit of Ireland in there. But maybe I should just go to England. I don't know. I don't even know how to change my flag on chess.com. Okay, they push this pawn. Hello. I go here. I don't know why I'm instantly thinking knight d4. But I just want to blitz that out immediately. Right? Looks good to me. Knight d4 looks good to me. And yeah, Ramby, you're in serious time trouble, it looks like. You're in some serious time trouble. Okay, takes. Dunno. Maybe I just play Queen c2 for now. Maybe I just play Queen c2. Like, I don't need to take this bishop. That's the thing with trading in chess. Like, this bishop is doing nothing. Like, why would I help my opponent? Let's just play Queen c2. Play Queen c2. And see what happens here. Also, guys, when this game's over, somebody invite me to a game of chess. And we shall game. We shall game. Okay, bishop goes back. Maybe preparing to go over here. I'm going to play f3. That's my plan. f3. Let's get a little bit of f3 going. Does the rook come over now? Maybe. Maybe the rook comes over. I think that would make a lot of sense. But then maybe I reroute my knight like this. What? Threatening to take. Just double stack. Just get double stacked, right? If I go here, you can just take. Bit annoying. Bit annoying. Takes. Take. Yeah, but this bishop. Man, I forgot about the bishop. What is this bishop doing here? Do I have g3? But then you take. No, you can't take because of this. I think I have g3. G3 is a bit rogue, but we're going to play it. And then f4. G3 and f4. Gotta go for some pawn breaks, really, don't I? Gotta go for some pawn breaks. Oh, it's not a nice position. I've just hung my knight. Just completely hung my knight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Just completely hung my knight. We're lucky that we're doing so well on the clock. Just completely hung my knight. Let's push. Let's push. Okay, there's like overwhelming amounts of pressure up here. Takes. You give some weird checks. Oh, that would be bad. Let's drop back. Let's drop back. If you play here, then I don't really know actually. This is too intense. This is far too intense. Man, this bishop has done terrible things to me. Do I have g2 now, though? I'm thinking I have g2 now. Jesus! Just immediately blitz that out. Okay. I think because of the time trouble, they've just hung their queen, unless I'm missing something. But we're going to take. Okay, they're just pushing everything. I can take because this rook is actually pinned. Discovered check. Don't think it's a big problem. It would be if I went down, but if I just go over here. Oh wait, just completely hung my queen. God, I suck. Okay, how can we just make things look weird? Just don't get mated, right? Just don't get mated. Push. I mean, this is like the least deserving win of my entire life. The least deserving win of my entire life. They have 0.2 seconds. Ramby, I'm sorry I had to do you like that. I'm sorry I had to do you like that. GM Fake Italian has requested a game. Let's jump into it. Oh, a blitz game. Okay. A blitz game. Let's play a Scandinavian. Good game. Good game. Let's go here. Oh my word. Okay, let's go for a little bit of a gambit. Let's play a gambit. Why not? Okay, we'll take the pawn. Beautiful. Kind of wanted to play bishop f5 before playing e6. We'll just play e6, why not? Did I take? GM fake Italian. This is terrifying. This is really quite terrifying. Maybe knight bishop here. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Okay, we shall take, and then take with check. Okay, they block with the knight. That's a good move. That's a good move. Maybe we start to bring our knight up. Whoa, they are like blitzing everything out. They're playing very, very quick. Don't have that, because then that pawn hangs. Let's castle. Maybe play rook d8. GM fake Italian. Put in the chat, I am not a GM, lol. You could have fooled me, sir. You could have fooled me. I'm going to fianchetto. Same as them. Like, just stare at each other. Stare deeply into each other's eyes. That's the plan. Bow, 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 bow. So we've managed to win a pawn out the opening. Hopefully we can convert our advantage. Let's just drop back. Maybe a bit of knight. Oh, hello. That's a good move. That's a very fun move. Because obviously if I take, I just lose my knight. Yeah, maybe knight e7. Knight e7 looks good. We'll play knight e7. Oh, God. Absolutely shattered. Again, if I take, I would lose a rook, which would be quite awful. So we're actually going to play here. Like, just reinforce d5 as best we can. Maybe move a rook over as well. It looks pretty good, right? I feel like we're in a pretty good position. Rook a2 is an interesting move. Okay. I'm going to bring my rook over. Going to bring the rook over. Is this a big threat? I don't know. Maybe I could play rook d7. Rook d7, you take. I take. Yeah, I'm going to play rook d7. I'm going to allow you to take on a7. And then I'm going to take. If you take, you lose your queen. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Pick up a queen. And yeah, we'll trade off the bishop as well. Just to sort of try and simplify as best we can. And now we should probably get our queen active, right? Maybe bring the rook over to sort of attack the knight. Looks like it makes a bit of sense. And then get the queen involved. Put it on like c3 or something. Not c3 now. That would be very bad. That would be very bad. We never have any sort of need to worry about back rank mate. Which is, that's very nice. That's always a good feeling. Yes, knight does a good job at defending squares I'd quite like access to. Oh, I actually don't really know what the move is here. Maybe knight f5? Does knight f5 look like a good option? Let's play knight f5. We'll play knight f5. Kind of expecting them to get double stacked. Okay, that's an interesting move. Rook c8. Don't see an issue with rook c8. Now if you just go back to b5, I can just pick up this pawn. Which looks pretty good. Okay. Let's just pick up the pawn. If you give like any back rank checks, we just go to h7 and we're fine. Or obviously I'd actually just take that. Okie dokie. Maybe we play. I don't have that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's go here and here, and then if you take, I would take. Like, just confuse things as best we can. Let's just try and confuse things as best as we can with like a rook c2. I am pretty low on time, but there's increment in this, so I don't think that is really cause for concern. That's a strange move. That is a very strange move. So we give a check, we'll trade off a rook. Okay, they give a check, but we can just take. And yeah, it should be pretty routine from here. Should be pretty routine from here. We'll give a check. Okay, and fake Italian resigns. Okay. Somebody in chat, send me... Okay, wait, I said I'd play Bernie. Let's play Bernie. Let's play my man Bernie, who speaks about how quickly the Earth rotates. Okay, how does one change the time control? What have I done? I've gone on to Apple Music somehow. Boom. Let's play. Are we in a game? I can't even tell. Apparently we're in a game. I can't see it though. Everything's loading. Everything is so slow. I think we're in a game. Let me refresh. Oh no, we are. Hello, Bernie. Let us play. I play D5. Boom. Boom. What's Bernie got in store for us? Auto abort? No, Bernie, you better be here. You'd better be here, sir. Okay, here comes the knight. Let's instantly kick this knight away. We've got a closed Scandinavian. I recently played a position similar to this in like a 15-minute game with like 10-second increment. I think I've actually also seen Will Taylor Chess play d3 in a position similar to this and like takes... And was it like queen out like this? I don't even remember. I don't remember. This is like a very interesting check. You just go here, so it wouldn't really be feasible. I'm just going to take the pawn. We're going to try and make things as unbalanced and weird as humanly possible. That's the plan anyway. When you take this pawn, I think I played bishop here. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Just develop the knight then. Then if you take, then go bishop here. I don't know. It is a very weird position. We're sort of defending everything still, so we are just up a pawn for now. I take, you take. Or I take, you take. I take, you take. And then I have check, you block, defending. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I think I'll take with the knight. Boom. This bishop is like the one above all, defending everything. It looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. Okay, we'll take. You take. Boom. There's a lot going on right now. There is certainly a lot going on right now. Okay, see, we could block, but it feels a little pointless to block. So we're actually going to trade this off. You don't have any checks, really. Okay, yeah, because we just take the knight. And then we play like rook e8. Yeah, play rook e8, get the king in behind. That's the plan. And now we have this absolutely gorgeous outposted knight that cannot be challenged by the bishop, because the bishop is a light square, not a dark square. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Also, Bernardus, you didn't tell me you were Dutch. You did not tell me you were Dutch, sir. What do I know about the Netherlands? Literally nothing. Let's play bishop here, put some pressure on d3. Put some pressure on d3. I'll take on d3. Yeah, I think this is a pretty not very nice position currently. Okay, we'll take the rook. Oh, the stream froze. No! You're joking me. You're joking me. No! Hang on. I'm bringing it back. I think. What is going on? What is going on? How do I bring the stream back? Bear with me. Bear with me. Stream is back. I think. Stream should be back. Stream should be back. I can't believe the stream froze. I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid. Okay. I'm going to show the game on stream. I think. Potentially. Okay, yeah. Let's show the game on stream. Yeah, good game, Bernardus. That was a fun game. Wait, why won't it pop up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. let's review the game. So I played at 88 accuracy. Bernardus played at 77.2. So we got E4, D5. We played a Scandinavian. D4. We kicked the knight away. E5, F4. We took, and it was wait, E5 is a miss. What did you have here? What is wrong with Bishop D6? Oh, G5. G5. Wait, what? Oh no, I had G5. Sorry, because it wants me to reinforce this pawn desperately. And yeah, you can just take on F4 apparently. How is that possible? Because then don't I just recapture? What happens if I recapture? Just bishop takes, and then I guess I'm allowing you to develop, which is a bit uncomfortable. You took knight d5. This was unfortunate. I take long castles. This was all very normal. Yeah, this was the beautiful knight we got outposted. This was the beautiful knight. Also, I think the stream may have frozen again. This is catastrophic. This is catastrophic, guys. We may have to end there. I think we're going to have to end there. This is my laptop saying, I've caved in. I can no longer do it. It's too much for me. It's too much. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's the current position, but that's going to do it for today's stream, guys. Thank you very much to those of you that tuned in. Please like and subscribe if you are new. And yeah, we'll stream again at some point soon. Probably not tomorrow, maybe